I'm told my ops are hidden as an HR expense in the TranStar books. It's true. I do solve people problems. Your workmates hiding in the cargo bay are going to suffocate in a few minutes. Maybe you can save them. But you'll have to come out of the walls, Rat. Life support. The clock is ticking.
Morgan, Dal's cut off oxygen to the cargo bay. There's nothing I can do from here, and none of the doors are responding. Atmosphere controls are in life support. If you can help...
Miss Elazar is right to be alarmed, though her assessment is mistaken. Dahl is manipulating the oxygen and nitrogen mixture. With nitrogen flooding into the atmosphere, anyone in the cargo bay will asphyxiate far more quickly than had he simply cut the oxygen. I suspect they'd already be dead if Dahl weren't trying to use them to manipulate you.
Doesn't matter. We want to save these people. We can save these people. We have plenty of rounds left in our disruptor. And hello everyone. Welcome back to some more Let's Play, Oh crap.
I read you.
What's the situation in Cargo Bay?
Hold it. Small group of survivors still present. Oxygen nearly depleted.
Can we somehow make it into one of the windows?
Trivial, but another user is employing countermeasures against me. I would like...
How can I get into that room? We don't have too much longer left. There. Oh, come on. We can't grapple that? We're not allowed to grapple that? And I'm stuck. I'm stuck. Let's play Prey, everyone. Game riddled with bugs. Be back.
Miss Elazar is right to be alarmed, though her assessment is mistaken. Dahl is manipulating the oxygen and nitrogen mixture. With nitrogen flooding into the atmosphere, anyone in the cargo bay will asphyxiate far more quickly than had he simply cut the oxygen. I suspect they'd already be dead if Dahl weren't trying to use them to manipulate you.
Casper,
I read you.
what's the situation in Cargo Bay?
Hold it. Small group of survivors still present. Oxygen nearly depleted. I...
Notify. Might have an echo. Got him.
Let's quick save outside this time. Sorry, everyone, I'm not talking. It's frustrating.
Every one of you thinks that. Keep working. Dahl out. There he is! Take him down!
I'll arrange transport with the medical operator. Then we can see about removing his neuromod. And hopefully, gaining his shuttle in the process.
Morgan, the air's flowing again. I can breathe. And I hope this means Dal can't. Thank you. A little longer and... Never mind. Elazar out.
Okay, well, that was efficient. Glad we had a air mixture regulator from who knows when, a long time ago, just a place in there. Looks like we probably could have just repaired one anyway. Okay, what's next for our objective? With him paralyzed, do we actually have to do anything else? Maybe not? Like, we don't have to carry him someplace, do we? What's our objectives now? Oh, now back to the hardware labs. I guess someone will come over here and grab him. I guess we'll leave it unlocked. He's still red. I don't see any other Typhon around. That was a very fun diversion. Shame the game got glitched the first time through. But I like that. Good for Dahl trying to delay me, I suppose. Or make me come here, where he knew I would go. Man, he wanted to kill all those people, too. I think we're still going to end up getting more and more black box operators, though. We need to find the tech officer and eliminate him. Where is our recycling charge? Been a while since I've had to do that. And I didn't really have to do it. 4 material for that. That makes up for the use of the grenade. Locked. Okay, well, let's head back to the hardware labs and see if we can find down this gentleman and incapacitate him as well. Okay, let's head up to the hardware labs. Sorry for losing my patience. This is not the first time I had gotten stuck in this game trying to crawl through vents. It's more like the 7th, and I've cut the other parts out. This part, I'm going to keep in. I'm so frustrated by the vents. The game is not riddled with bugs, it just has one bug, and that bug keeps repeating itself on occasion. So, alright, let's head upstairs. Right, those are all the whatchamacallits. Black box operators still present. Five of them down there now.
Dr. Yu, Dr. Igwe, we have the subject, Dal, and his life signs are stable. Thank you. We are prepping him in the neuromod division now. Come as soon as you can.
Deploying.
So we're gonna be there, I suppose, to to rip the mods out of him.
Scanning target error. Insufficient Typhon material found. Standing down.
Where is this guy? Let's look at our map really quick. The ballistics lab. Okay, he's not too far from where we currently are. We had access to that ages ago. Wonder if we could have stopped by here earlier when we had gone outside to free the shuttle. We probably could have.
System alert. Repairs needed.
In a way, this is a shame because we won't get as much free resources any longer.
Commander Dahl, this is Casper. Status report. All major servers in Commander...
Suit integrity damaged.
Doors are working again, Morgan. Nice work. I'm taking what's left of my crew to the atmosphere controls in life support. We're going to clear out Dal's shitcat operators and make sure there are no more mishaps with the air on this station.
Dal populated his entire crew with customized operators. He made the mistake of hanging his hopes on a machine. Flesh and blood is messy, Morgan, but it's the only thing that matters in the end. Well done. The upload just kicked in. Feed me in the operator. We have important work to do.
Welcome. Maybe I can help you. Diagnosing. I'm seeing epidermal and dermal injury. Inject 10 milliliters of hydraminol. Try to relax. All done. You can fill out a service questionnaire at the front desk.
Thank you, operator. While we're here, we might as well repair our suit. Use some psi. And while we're here, why don't we hit the recycler as well? And we can look into making a few more neuromods and taking anything I think we might need before the end of the game. Which I'm assuming we're at finally, at this point. Okay, why don't we make some more bullets, one more batch of these. Grab another glue canister. I guess some shotgun shells. And how's our neuromods look? We would want... What do I still want when it comes to upgrades? We want hacking 4? I don't think we really need it. We could take LATEP 2 to use weapon upgrade kits more on my glue cannon, but I think we'll probably be fine there. We're not using the wrench for melee combat any longer, so we don't really need that. I don't think we need another 100 life points. We're gonna be fine. We don't need stealth 3. There's no more of these mods I want either. This is probably Blink, but there's nothing I want. I think we're good. Yeah, I think we're good. I think we'll just increase the Psi-Hypos by under the 100%, and we're not going to make any more neuromods. Yeah, we're basically done. Oh, we must have made one of these at some point, ages ago. I wonder why I did that, but I'm glad I did. Like a few more of the miscellaneous healing stuff for our afflictions when or if we get afflicted. I guess we can make a med kit. Oh wow, Psi-Hypos are really easy to make. And you get 2 of them? Really? If I was to put 2 of them in here, how much would I get back for that? I'd get more... I would actually get back more exotic material for the 2 I just put in there. It costs... Wow. So the only thing delaying me, holding me back, is actually the minerals and the plant materials because of my recycling upgrade. Wow. That's amazing. So with recycling and a single... and 2 Psi-Hypos, you will never run out of exotic materials. That's incredible. If you don't ever want to worry about Psi-Hypos. I'm sorry, what are they called? I can't remember. I just have, exotic materials. No, neuromods. There you go, Tim. Alright, come on. Come on, game. Get in here. Now, I suppose the choice is up to us what we want to do to end the game.
Welcome. Maybe I can help you.
We can either probably kill our brother and get the arming key, or work with him to integrate these neuromods into mankind somehow. And the upgrading mankind thing is what I did at the end of the second Deus Ex game, if I recall correctly, ages ago. First Deus Ex, I think I put mankind back to the Stone Age. And the third one... What did I do in the third one? I can't remember how I ended that one. What's the ending I want to do here? I guess we'll blow up the station as the ending that we decide to do. However, we'll still... I think I will roll the other endings to the... after that ending, after the credits roll. Yeah, I think we're going to meet Igwe first, though, and help them secure the shuttle. That requires me going to Psychotronics. Oh, no, Tim. That was back, that was back up in, the whatchamacallit labs. The Neuromod lab. That's where the chair was. We haven't been here in a long time. I wonder if we'll get a nightmare right when we walk in. Let's find out. Well, that was handy that it was distracted for a tiny bit by the military operator. I hate telepaths.
System alert. Repairs needed.
I suppose no new ones are going to be made, but they're still going to have others. Do we want to repair? I don't think I want to go through the effort of repairing these.
Morgan, we're in life support now. It's all clear. Air's normal across the board. I lost some good people fighting the black boxes. And Dal wasn't here. If you see him before I do, make him pay. Elazar out.
No, we need him to get out of here. The suffering he'll probably go through is by removing his mods, though I hope he doesn't suffer too much. Alright, we're playing a guy... We freed that one prisoner, so we're playing a guy who doesn't really want to kill other people, other than the cook, who also was murdering other folks. Sorry, who was murdering other folks, so I'm not going to feel too bad about that. Hello, Igwe.
Dr. Yu, Morgan, I was afraid you wouldn't make it. The subject, Dal, has been secured. I believe I've isolated the correct neuromod. It is essential we say as little as possible of what has happened on the station and focus on the situation. Dal, if memory serves, should resort to field training and react accordingly. He was never one to question orders. Ready when you are, Morgan. Remember, if this works, say nothing.
Please engage surgical hind.
When extracted, Dahl's memory should revert back to the inception date, and he should forget his assignment here.
Shouldn't we do a scan
If you're worried
first?
about the Geneva protocols, you have my word. I will say nothing about who performed the procedure. I am at risk as well, you know.
Hello, volunteer. My name is Bianca Goodwin. I'm the volunteer and guest liaison aboard Talos 1. I wanted to be the first person to congratulate you when you woke. On behalf of everyone at TranStar, well done and thank you. I'm sure you feel disoriented. This is because you've just experienced a medical procedure known as apto-regressive neurotomy. For the next few hours, you might have trouble with fine motor skills or recalling details. More importantly, your memory of the tests is completely gone. But don't worry. I want you to know your willing participation was a big success. It's already yielding valuable information for our scientists and engineers.
I was supposed to report to him about her retrieval after modding up.
Once you feel well enough, I'll come by to conduct your exit interview.
Why am I restrained?
See you soon.
Commander. Dahl, I am Dr. Igwe, Chief Physician here.
I've seen your face in the company directory. Alex's pet. The discredited parapsychologist.
Ah. Commander Dahl, you've suffered a severe head injury as a result of a crisis here on the station. We need to evacuate at once, but we couldn't leave without you. Are you able to pilot a shuttle?
What? Yes, of course I can pilot. Wait, what emergency? Is this Argus installation? Where's Casper?
I'm afraid there's no time to explain. We need to get to the shuttle bay and prepare for departure. TranStar mandate. Dr. Yu can confirm.
Of course. Morgan, you look like shit. All right, let's get Daddy's precious child off the station, or TranStar will blackbox me.
On behalf of everyone
Just
at
need to check your
TranStar,
vitals.
well done and
Wouldn't want
thank
our
you.
pilot to faint.
I'm sure you feel
There's
disoriented.
nothing wrong with me.
This is because you've just experienced a medical procedure known as apto-regressive neurotomy. For the next few hours.
Oh, we're playing the debrief, telling we moved his mods, and yet Igwe's there telling him he took a headshot, basically.
It's by design that I can predict what you're going to do fairly often. And yet, this turn of events with Dahl, I'm impressed and surprised you've managed to find a way to get remaining crew off the station. I have no doubt they'll remember your sacrifice.
This makes me wonder what would have happened. I guess none of this would have happened had we not saved Miss. Had we not saved Mr. Igwe. It knows we're in here. It totally knows we're in here. Shame the black box operators are all locked up. They could have probably destroyed it for us. I don't really feel like spending the ammunition to destroy it. We don't really need the exotic materials either. It's just a waste of time to fight the nightmare at this point in the game. And since apparently it can't open doors, we can just stay here and wait for the timer to expire before we move on. So, what's next for our objectives? We have to meet Alex in the Arboretum. I'm saying that incorrectly, which we will do. Wait for Dahl to contact you from the shuttle. That's the only thing I'm doing at the moment. Okay, let's just wait. I'm not going to play the tune, the sound effects to get rid of this nightmare because he was easily enough avoided. He is extremely fast. I don't think he can get me from this side. I don't think he can jump up there. I wonder why he just vanishes as well. Oh, look at that! That was amazing! It can crawl into doorways like that. Ah, that's terrifying. Good thing I didn't see that firsthand, like him coming into a room after me. I would think he would have been too big. Alright, we're just waiting here, everybody, for him to vanish. Then we'll take the elevator. Actually, we might be able to reach the elevator now. We'll wait for the nightmare to go away before we leave as well. Just 10 more seconds. Okay, everyone. I need to make a permanent save before I do this as well. Just in case we get the option to end the game here. We won't take it. We're going to take the arming key instead. Do I do want to wait for everyone to take the shuttle to leave first before I do that? I don't... Oh, I guess we'll record this loading screen. I don't think I have to go down to the shuttle bay myself. I think Dahl will do that. Hopefully Chief Alizar doesn't kill him. It's not like he's the same person anymore. Well, he is the same person. He'd probably still do what he was told to do here. Oh, maybe I actually have to go to Shuttle Bay, because that's the only reason why he'd leave, is to help me get off the shuttle, too. Not just everyone else, not leave me here. I didn't think about that. Well, let's at least see what Alex wants.
Scanning target error. Insufficient Typhon material found. Standing down.
There's a poltergeist music again. Where are we meeting him in here?
Good morning, Talos. Warning, tampering with administrative controls on workstations or keypads may result in electric shock. If you're having trouble accessing a system, please send a help alert to security.
I guess we're meeting him in his office. We unlocked the grav shafts for that some time ago. Okay, or we're not meeting him inside his office. Maybe he's at the shuttle? We know we know he's not at the shuttle.
I promised you my arming cape. All I ask is you hear me out first. And you can blow Talos 1 to pieces if that's what you think is best. I don't think you'll do it. I know. Because I used to think we couldn't be trusted to play with fire without burning the house down. But you convinced me. You showed me anything was possible, even if the price was steep. That part of you is still in there. We can make history, Morgan. Not those leeches on the TranStar board of directors, not Mom and Dad. You and I. Just like we planned. We've got the data to confirm what you suspected. And Carl is broadcasting a neural signal. A secret message reaching to the stars. What I want to know is what is the message? And who is listening to it? I think you know. Ever since we first tested the Typhon neuromods, you've known. This fabrication plan is for the null-wave device prototype you conceived. It will hijack the Carl signal and use it to deliver a massive shock to every Typhon organism at once. Take it. And the arming key, like I What? Morgan!
I was hoping to get away by leaping into the, not the exterior, but go someplace else. It looks like this thing, however, is going to grab us. There's not much I can do to stop it. There's no way out down there. But we might be able to create that shocking device anyway. Beautiful in a way. The way it moves around and everything. There's no power here. What's our current objective? Get the arming key from Alex. Fabricate the prototype null-wave device. But we need a fabricator for that. I guess we have to stun this thing in order to create, in order to get the arming key from Alex. Oh, I do not want to fly through the guts. I don't think we have a choice at the moment. Yeah, this fabricator is not in use.
Morgan, you anticipated the kind of appeal Alex would make. Sibling bonds. History. You programmed me to refute him point by point. However, we can skip that. A Typhon the size of a skyscraper is currently eating Talos 1 for lunch. Ergo, Alex is wrong. Destroy the station. Just as you planned. The blast will take the monster down with it.
Destroy the station? But didn't you hear him? The null wave. Alex is correct. It could work and preserve what we have learned here. We have to try.
Igwe, look at the alien outside the station.
Of course it's a risk, but we've seen the generator work. To destroy all this, to murder a species, and the research lost. It's...
January's right, Morgan. We can't let these things get back to Earth, even if one of them hit Earthside.
Morgan, please. Destroying the station should be the last option, not the first.
Maybe we were supposed to somehow pluck the arming key off of our brother, but we're instead going to make that null wave, whether or not it leads to anything. He's an amazing looking enemy though. I love this creature.
Specimens required. Gravity detected.
We're here for this stuff. Okay, all this can go away. I don't think we'll need a wrench anymore. And where is the fabricator? I thought I had repaired all this before. Oh no, I think I just turned the power on, but that was it. Here's our fabricator.
The heart of the coral is in psychotronics, in the original containment cylinder. Placing the null wave device there will override the entire coral network with our own signal. Use your psychoscope to locate the exact spot.
If the idea hasn't occurred to you, I'm sure it will eventually. Don't do it. I can't predict what would happen if you scan the apex, but all my models point to suffering.
Oh, we ended up at the shuttle bay. Maybe we should have waited a little bit before help the people escape, but it's way too late now. Yeah, it's all over the ship, Sentry Turret. It's literally all over the ship. This was the wrong way to go, Tim, as well.
Error. Insufficient time and material found. Standing down. Obstruction detected. Please clear aperture of the reef.
Sorry, Mimic. Oh, there's a shock guy there, too. Can we go back to the Orbitorium and see if my brother actually has the key on him? No, we can't. We're not allowed to. Okay. Then I guess we have to do this. I don't know any other way we can do this. Other than we missed the opportunity to get it because I just left my brother hanging there. Oh. Sorry. Sorry, Tendril.
'20, 1980 to 19.
I feel like I've done things wrong by immediately leaving to the guts and trying to look for a way out. But it's way too late now, so I guess this is the ending we're taking because I don't know where the arming key is. So, sorry January, I wanted to do your thing. Okay, 1 second. We may need the scan coral equipped. What is this one? Shotgun critical. Mimic detection. I don't care about mimic detection. I haven't been using this in a while. Let's take that off and put back on our coral detector.
Research complete.
Weak against null waves, huh? We have 20 of these. Oh, we're suffering... Okay, no, that was just a little bit of shock. There's a Weaver up ahead. Okay, we will destroy it. We just have to clink it to death to do so. We don't like fear. Let's just do that.
Hello, Dr. Yu.
Hello, Science Operator. How are you doing?
Requesting new operator.
Sounds like a black box operator is being constructed here. They'd be downstairs though, not in this room. Okay, good. They can stay down there and fight. Can we just open this up and then run in there and scan? No. Let's try going around this way. I guess we can always go back to the guts if it comes down to it and see if we can get the army. Did I really miss all those with that AoE? There's no reason why we can't clean this up before we get out there. Yeah, you get him, turrets. Glad I left you there. Yeah, shoot him. Get him. Oh, we can just walk in there if we want. That's That is a anti-gravity area. Well, before we do that, why don't I go and see if I can get the arming key from my brother after all? I would like to end the first... I like the first ending we do to be the ending that we have chosen.
Alien threat.
Before we go any further, though, we should take a look at our current weapon percentages. We have plenty of repair kits. We can go ahead and do that at the very least.
Microgravity detected.
And we can, might as well have this engineer operator repair our suit for us as well while we're in the area.
Inspecting. Your suit integrity is compromised. Fix that. Ready and complete.
Now, everyone, if the brother doesn't have the key, you'll probably never see this part. Actually, why don't we bring this back up again? Yeah, it looks like I just left it on my brother. I'm glad he lived, though. He reached out to us when we were making the whatchamacallit. This is something we left behind a long time ago. I think we'll just repair this time. Sail right over this mass. I've gotten quite good at maneuvering in ZOG. As I bash my head into that.
Normal gravity detected. Microgravity detected.
Where that key must be on my brother's still. Whoa, I'm really confused. Nope, that's where we came from. Still my brother, and his brother was last over here. No, nope, wrong way, Tim. He's in the other direction. Sitting here watching everything that's been happening, I see. Fried hard drive, repair kits, there's a med kit. He has a silenced pistol as well, good for him to keep himself defended. Lots of food and snacks, some water. Sorry about that. Unfortunately, no key that I see. It's not anywhere on my map, actually.
Winner of the Employee Innovation Award this quarter.
My brother is gone, and I don't know where the arming key is. Looks like I should have searched him before I fled. That's a shame. Alright, then we don't have a choice as to what we can do. Without the arming key, there's nothing we can do other than disable this huge creature from attacking the station. Yeah, sorry, January. I have no clue where the key could possibly be here. That poltergeist is still out around here, out as well somewhere. Interesting. We still have some time, so we can fly back to the guts. And then scan this, and I suppose end the game this way. Sorry, January.
Microgravity detected.
Looks like we don't have any choice but to ignore you. Okay, so our objective will then be to do this. Ooh, that hurt a lot. Yep, I'm gonna go in this direction. And back through this segment of the guts. This is gonna be a straight, nice and easy, hopefully, just straight through. I forgot this went to Psychotronics, or I should have taken this directly there instead.
Material inconclusive. Logging.
Alright, let's do it.
Microgravity detected.
Kill them.
And another dose of Morgan Cellite. Do it.
Assume Alex's plan succeeds. Then what? You're taking a massive gamble that there aren't more predators like the Typhon. In the history of the universe, humans have only recently become self-aware. Yet you're going to kick the door open on a much wider and older cosmic ecology. One that feeds on consciousness. These are shark-infested waters. Alex believes we can be the bigger shark. But what if we're just poor swimmers, and now there's blood in the water?
Morgan, I don't know if you've seen, but there is alien matter ripping through the hull. You have to move. Боже мой, every window in the station. It's engulfing the place. It's everywhere.
Sneak around the shock Typhon this way. Or maybe not. Oh, there's a poltergeist in there. Excuse me, guys. What? We can't take the elevator. Oh, yes, we can take the elevator. Oh, maybe we could take the elevator all along, Tim. Is this back in the Arboretum, I wonder? Wow. That's amazing. This looks fantastic. While we're writing this up, why don't we also use one of these?
Microgravity detected.
I don't think the controls are in here. Let's look at the map. Does it tell me where the controls are, actually? It does. Kind of. They're on level 1. I don't know where in level 1 they would be. Maybe in the guts? This place looks like it's in this room, so we'll try this room first. No, not in this room, but very close to us currently. I wonder if this place is also out of oxygen, and I wonder what happened to my brother. I guess he got taken by the creature. I thought I heard him talk to us though earlier.
Scanning target Typhon material inconclusive. Calibration request.
Oh, it's in the bridge? Okay. Yep, bridge time.
Morgan, Igwe, what's the update on our patient?
Commander Dahl is making a speedy recovery and we are making our way to the shuttle bay. I've informed him of the threat to the station and...
Fine, Morgan, I'll meet you in the shuttle bay.
Oh my god. No. We're not going to Shuttle Bay. We're ending this now. Deploy the...
Please reconsider. Trust your former self. The one that isn't morally bankrupt.
Your assessment, Morgan, not mine. The directives you gave me require I do everything in my power to ensure you destroy Talos 1 and all the Typhon. Detonating the station safeguards the Earth, and perhaps provides a small measure of reparation. You know how neuromods are made. The demand will only increase. In the future Alex envisions, many will die for the benefit of a privileged few. I won't relinquish control of the terminal. If you want to activate the null wave, you'll have to kill me.
I don't really want to do this, January. I want to actually build the station up, but I have no idea where the key is. I'm not going to record an hour or so of me hunting around for it in Arbitorium, so I'm sorry. We'll go ahead and just do this, and we'll get the ending I wanted in the after the credits roll, I suppose.
What is a neuromod? Well, it's both an easy answer and a complicated one at the same time. It is the future, today. More importantly, our past, today. This is the work TranStar does. Every employee working together. It's immortality, and it is beautiful.
It's time to beat the mind game. And now it's time to beat the mind game. And now it's time to beat the mind game.
finished. How did it do?
Activation of the mirror neurons is promising. Empathy quotient shows to be exceptionally high.
It probably thinks it was dreaming, that nothing mattered.
You're assuming it thinks like us.
Its life depends on it. Ours too. It all comes down to the choices it made.
It saved me from the cargo container. I would have suffocated otherwise, and later it recovered the Leitner connectomes. They were of no practical use, except that they were deeply meaningful to me. It installed multiple Typhon-based neuromods. It could mean an instinctive return to its own kind, or an attempt to integrate its dual natures. But its most surprising act was sparing Da. While perhaps for purely selfish reasons, this, at least in principle, enabled others to escape Talos 1.
Michaela.
I would have died without my medication. That wasn't easy. That says a lot, I think, about its heart. Can I say that it has a heart? Then, there was the man in psychotronics, Ingram. Things did not end well for him. But...
Would you let it live?
Yes.
Sarah, you're next.
The situation in the cargo bay was bad. None of us would have survived without its help, and it destroyed a large number of Typhon across the station. That has to be a good sign. Further, it thwarted Dar's attempt to use us as hostages. If it were one of my officers, I would give it a commendation.
Danielle, what do you say?
It found me. It didn't need to, but it did. I asked it to stop Volunteer 37. That was dangerous. No way to be sure, but I think it has a sense of retribution. There were a lot of humans controlled by the Typhon that it could have harmed. Seems like it went out of its way to avoid that. I think it's worth the risk.
In the end, it chose to activate the null wave device. Why? To preserve the Typhon technology? We can't really know what its motives were for anything it did.
But we have to make a choice. You can hear us, can't you? Here. I want to show you something. What you experienced was a reconstruction based on Morgan's memories. This is the world today. We spent years trying to put what you can do into us. We never tried putting what we can do into you. Until now. You're the bridge between our species. I need to know if you see us. I mean, really see us. Take my hand if you do. We're gonna shake things up, like old times.
I was right! I was about to complain that the ending was so like and it was like, well, that ending was just kind of okay. It ended. You got a quick little video, I guess, and things end happily for people. But it looks like instead we're some sort of resistance now, unless we're getting along with those creatures down on Earth, and I don't think that's probably possible. So so that was it. So I was right. Holy freaking crap! I wasn't sure at the very end there when I saw the ending video. Like, okay, I guess that's it. So really quick, I'm going to talk about the game briefly. So first off, I cut off the credits at that point because, well, we're going to beat the game 2 more times. I can probably let the whole entire credits roll at the very, very end. I'm going to go ahead and add the other 2 endings, I guess. Roll them right into this video. So just hang on for a few more seconds and then you'll see them. I like the game, but it's a little too easy. How can we describe this game here, Tim? Because I want to review it and give it a score. So what I should do is I should think about this, compress this part down, add the other parts, other endings to the video, and then at the very, very end of the whole entire thing, I'll add my thoughts on the game. Down in the comments section, if you hang out this long, there will be some skip links to jump you to those different parts, so you don't have to watch the very ending credits roll the entire thing. You can get right to my final thoughts on the game. I'm probably not gonna kill them all. I'm assuming that we get to that video every single time, so we will. I'm not gonna kill them all any of those times. So all right, so we're done. I guess here's my stats for this ending. We killed one person. We did kill one human. We killed the whatchamacallit gentleman, the cook. We rescued 15 people. So that may not seem like a lot, but we did help the survivors in Cargo Bay. We also tried to kill telepaths instead of killing the bombs that they made. Looks like we really like the human abilities. I really think these are much more powerful. Well, they're actually both powerful, but the human ability seems much more suited to the game itself. And it took us 41 hours to beat the game. That is very impressive. In so much that the game has a lot of content, and we didn't even do all the side quests that we could have done. All right, everyone. Well, I'll be right back. I'm just going to roll the next ending into this one. Hello, everyone. All right, we're back here at the Orbitorium. We're here to talk to Alex, witness the giant creature show up again, and then maybe pluck the arming key off of Alex himself. I'm going to assume that's what we have to do. If I can't find the arming key in like 5 minutes after after the thing happens, hello. Then we will simply skip this ending because I don't want to spend a lot of time getting the rest of them. So let's head up to Alex's office first. Oh, while we're here, we might as well. Sure. Oh, or not. Okay, we can't repair our suit. We're only down 1%. That doesn't really matter. So put you away. All right, let's go see our brother again. I really liked the introduction of this giant creature. I thought that was really well done.
I promised you my arming key. All I ask is you hear me out first. And you can blow Talos 1 to pieces if that's what you think is best. I don't think you'll do it. I know. Because I used to think we couldn't be trusted to play with fire without burning the house down. But you convinced me. You showed me anything was possible, even if the price was steep. That part of you is still in there. We can make history, Morgan. Not those leeches on the TranStar board of directors, not Mom and Dad. You and I. Just like we planned. We've got the data to confirm what you suspected. And Carl is broadcasting a neural signal. A secret message reaching to the stars. What I want to know is what is the message? And who is listening to it? I think you know. Ever since we first tested the Typhon neuromods, you've known. This fabrication plan is for the null-wave device prototype you conceived. It will hijack the Carl signal and use it to deliver a massive shock to every Typhon organism at once. Take it. And the arming key, like I What? Morgan!
So we let Alex die last time.
Morgan, thank you for what you did. You could have left me to die. It's more important than ever now that we finish this the right way. Take care of the null-wave device. I'll head for the bridge as soon as I catch my breath.
Personnel should report to their workstations for the day.
Okay, oh my goodness. I thought he lived last time. Now I feel like a real jerk.
If you expect to be absent for any reason, please inform your immediate supervisor.
Okay, so this time, however, we're not going to save the system. We're going to blow up the entire system. By getting to the reactor core. So we don't want this. We want this one. Oh, nope, that's not where we need to go. Where are we going? Yes, reactor console. Okay, let's get there. All my lovely sentry turrets are completely destroyed. Oh well.
Morgan, you anticipated the kind of appeal Alex would make. Sibling bonds. History. You programmed me to refute him point by point. However, we can skip that. A Typhon the size of a skyscraper is currently eating Talos 1 for lunch. Ergo, Alex is wrong. Destroy the station. Just as you planned. The blast will take the monster down with it.
Destroy the station? But didn't you hear him? The null wave. Alex is correct. It could work and preserve what we have learned here. We have to try.
Igwe, look at the alien outside the station.
Of course it's a risk, but we've seen the generator work. To destroy all this, to murder a species, and the research lost. It's...
Manuel is right, Morgan. We can't let these things get back to Earth, even if one of them hit Earthside.
Morgan, please. Destroying the station should be the last option, not the first.
If the idea hasn't occurred to you, I'm sure it will eventually. Don't do it. I can't predict what would happen if you scan the Apex, but all my models point to suffering.
I should get it out. Try not to resist the
So we're heading back. We had to go through life support in order to make it to the power plant.
This will help with the infection.
Yep, down here is the power chamber. Let's make our way to it. Look at all the coral everywhere. Cystoid nests everywhere as well. Oops, that was wrong thing to do, Tim. Been a while since we've been in here. Oh my goodness. Oh, that is amazing looking. I still love this creature as a boss. I think its tentacles everywhere is incredible. Oh, good thing we actually took care of the gas now, too. We won't have to worry about sneaking back through this chamber again. We should have both the army keys on us, so it's just a matter of getting down there and placing them on those receptacles. Oops, wrong place, Tim. You want to go down below this thing, if I recall correctly. Unless it was through that. I can't remember now that I'm here where the entrance into the reactor core was. I don't think it was in the front of the structure. Oh, maybe it was, though. All our turrets are destroyed. Not like they would really help us anyway. Where was the way in there? Let me bring up my map really quick. Sorry about this, everyone. It was... Oh, I don't even see another entrance down here on the basement level, but I'm positive there was one somewhere here. Oh, it's right here, Tim. The stairs that go down. I think we go right inside here and then place them.
Kill them. And another dose of Morgan Cellite. Do it.
Good work. The reactor's primed and capable of delivering close to 30 megatons. More than enough. I'll meet you on the bridge for the last part. Hurry, Morgan. There won't be anything left to detonate if we're too late.
Oh, getting up there is going to be tricky. I guess we can't really take the stairs. They're taking lots of damage.
Well, here we are. Hopefully you'll never have to listen to this recording, but if you do, then something unfortunate's happened to me. I suspect you've seen enough by now to abandon the notion of destroying Talos 1. I've always been the one who thought we couldn't be trusted to play with fire without burning the house down. But you convinced me that we could do anything we imagined. No matter how ridiculous. I hope you still believe that. If not, then I'm glad I died before seeing my brother succumb to pessimism. We have the data to confirm what you suspected. The coral is broadcasting a neural signal. A secret message reaching out to the stars. What I want to know is what is the message? And who is listening to it? I have a feeling you already know. I'm carrying a fabrication plan for the prototype null-wave device you conceived. Make one, then place it at the heart of the coral. We'll hijack the coral's signal and use it to deliver a massive shock to every Typhon organism at once. Good luck, Morgan. I just regret I won't be at your side to see it happen.
We must have gotten that had we placed our key in there quite some time ago. But we didn't place our key. I was waiting for the other arming key to do that. We realistically should be running. We gotta go upstairs. Tim, where was that? This way. Why can't I remember? Alright. This will get us up there, I suppose. The bridge is back through the auditorium, if I recall correctly, so that means we gotta go back all the way this way to reach it. Back to the life support. Ignore all of the assists. We don't care about them whatsoever. Yep, we're just heading for that terminal. Hello. Oh, he's still on our side. Oh, right, because time is paused in between when we're not in this zone. All we're doing is taking this all the way up. I think the nightmare is probably still waiting for me on this floor. And then we head to the bridge, and then we'll finally meet January and end the game the way that he wanted us to end it. Yep, that's all I got. No more talking, apparently, for Tim.
Microgravity detected.
Alright, let's make our way to the bridge. was this way. And then to the right. Yep, there's the marker. I'm glad the engineer is like perfectly content with what's going on. He's still out here doing his repairs. Good for him. Good for that operator. Sorry. I saw a turret immediately began repairing. She's probably likely to tell me how what a good thing it is I'm doing destroying the system or something of the sort. Oop, we're probably failing this, I would imagine.
On our patient.
Commander Dahl is making a speedy recovery and we are making our way to the shuttle bay. I've informed him of the threat to the station and...
Fine, Morgan. I'll meet you in the shuttle bay.
No, we're skipping this. It's time to turn this quest in. Where are we going? Upstairs? It's been a while, everyone. You have to bear with me. Okay, this way. Of all the places in the ship, I'm unfamiliar with the bridge the most.
Morgan.
Morgan? Maybe. I see a person who looks like Morgan. You?
Morgan, be cautious. Your brother is unstable. He may not permit you to activate the self-destruct. Also, he's armed.
Unstable? Is that a joke, operator? You've let this machine poison you. Did it tell you it's not gonna let you off the station?
I already know.
Go on. Tell him.
Your brother is correct. When you destroy Talos 1, my directive is to ensure that you perish along with it. But you already knew that. It was your idea.
No one in their right mind would agree to such a lunatic plan.
Not true. History is populated with examples of self-sacrifice for the benefit of others.
Easy to say when it's not your skin, robot.
I'm sorry, Morgan.
You have no idea what that word means. I'm gonna put a stop to this nonsense.
Morgan, everything is ready. Now that the keys are armed, the order to execute is given from Captain Mark's terminal. I'm not able to execute. That responsibility is yours.
Let's do it. I kind of gathered we were killing ourselves with the station anyway, so this doesn't really come as any sort of surprise to me. And shooting him, if that's something we had to do, wouldn't affect me anyway. We're killing him anyway when we blow up the station. So it's not like that's much of a choice. We're all dead. All of us. Let's hit the button and get it done. Am I sure? Yes.
Warning, reactor detonation.
It's finished. All the directives you gave me have been completed, all except one. When the station detonates, it will destroy the Apex Typhon and every trace of technology derived from it, including you.
That's
but
fine.
You know this already. It was your idea, after all. The alien neuromods you carry would pose an unacceptable risk to everyone on Earth if you returned. Have a seat, Morgan. You might as well enjoy the view in your final moments.
Warning, reactor detonation.
Michaela, this is Morgan.
Are you on your way?
I'm not going to make it.
What?
Everything's fine. I got one of the escape pods working.
Are you sure? Morgan, something's wrong.
There's no time. Trust me. I'll see you Earthside.
Looks like we should have completed that objective by going first down there if we wanted to save the people. I guess we won't have enough time to get off the station now. It doesn't matter.
Warning,
we're ending the game.
Reactor detonation imminent. Please evacuate Talos 1.
Oh, looks like they did make it. Good for the escape shuttle.
Having this dream.
That's it? That was all the video was? Alright. Let's see what the people say at the very end of this.
It's finished. How did it do?
Activation of the mirror neurons is promising. Empathy quotient shows to be exceptionally high.
It probably thinks it was dreaming, that nothing mattered.
You're assuming it thinks like us.
Its life depends on it. Ours too. It all comes down to the choices it made.
It saved me from the cargo container. I would have suffocated otherwise, and later it recovered the Leitner connectomes. They were of no practical use, except that they were deeply meaningful to me. It installed multiple Typhon-based neuromods. It could mean an instinctive return to its own kind, or an attempt to integrate its dual natures. But its most surprising act was sparing Dahl. While perhaps for purely selfish reasons, this, at least in principle, enabled others to escape Talos 1.
Michaela.
I would have died without my medication. That wasn't easy. That says a lot, I think, about its heart. Can I say that it has a heart? Then, there was the man in psychotronics, Ingram. Things did not end well for him. But...
Would you let it live?
Yes.
Sarah, you're next.
The situation in the cargo bay was bad. None of us would have survived without its help, and it destroyed a large number of Typhon across the station. That has to be a good sign. Further, it thwarted Dahl's attempt to use us as hostages. If it were one of my officers, I would give it a commendation.
Danielle, what do you say?
It found me. It didn't need to, but it did. I asked it to stop Volunteer 37. That was dangerous. No way to be sure, but I think it has a sense of retribution. There were a lot of humans controlled by the Typhon that it could have harmed. Seems like it went out of its way to avoid that. I think it's worth the risk.
In the end, it chose to destroy Talos 1. Why? To protect Earth? We can't really know what its motives were for anything it did.
But we have to make a choice. You can hear us, can't you? Here. I want to show you something. What you experienced was a reconstruction based on Morgan's memories. This is the world today. We spent years trying to put what you can do into us. We never tried putting what we can do into you. Until now. You're the bridge between our species. I need to know if you see us. I mean, really see us. Take my hand if you do.
Yes. Yes, yes.
We're gonna shake things up, like old times.
Okay, and that's that ending. So you get... So, I guess the ending you choose doesn't matter, in so much that it's the quests that you do during the game and how you played the game itself that does. The ending, I guess, if you destroy the Earth, were you trying to protect the... if you destroyed the station, were you trying to protect the Earth? If you wanted to eliminate the Typhon, was that to save the technology? And if you escaped, I guess it doesn't matter when you did that. But now we'll go ahead and add up that ending as well, and then I'll give my final thoughts at the end of that ending. Sorry about that, so give me a few more seconds. Okay, with the station now having been blown up, it's time to see what would have happened to us had we decided to escape. I'm expecting something similar. We get a very tiny little video, then comes the credits, and after that comes the interrogation, or rather the summary, or scorecard of how well we did to the operators and Mr. Wu, who are, Mr. Yu, who is watching us. So let's get this done. So I think where am I? want to go this way. And we have to reactivate the grav shafts to go up to our brother. You guys remember that at this stage of the game, we hadn't yet made it to the... I'm sorry. I wasn't sure if I wanted to escape or if we wanted to try to figure out if we wanted to see what our brother even had to say at this stage of the game. I'm imagining now that this is going to be the worst ending because we are abandoning the station. We're not trying to save the Earth. We're not trying to save technology. We're just trying to save ourselves and abandoning everyone else on the station. Originally, I was thinking we take the escape pod, we make it back to Earth, we tell everyone on Earth what's actually happening here. I suppose, though, that's not going to happen now for us. Now, especially that we know that this is all just been a giant simulation. I think we wanted to go this way. Okay, I guess this way instead. We could just extend the escape pod, I suppose. But this seems more fitting for where our character was back then. Oops, don't fall off. Don't fall off! Okay, we might have to use the blue gun oh god, a little bit more. Wow. I may just watch this to extend the bridge. Let's put a few more of these here. No, 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 no. Woo, we made it. Okay. All right, let's escape.
Morgan, don't. I'm only a shallow copy of you, and I know better than to abandon Talos 1. If you leave now, you're only delaying the inevitable. Where do you think the Typhon will go next?
Goodbye, Talos 1. Let's follow December's instructions.
Morgan, I don't understand how you got the launch key to that escape pod. Of all the ways the test could have changed you, this was the last one I expected. You're just... quitting.
And we're leaving all by ourselves, too. Not going to try to take anyone else with us.
We failed. This isn't the one.
Start over.
Oh, wow! We were just killed! I guess, alright, that's the failure state. We didn't even get a movie. It's just the end. That's it. Congratulations. Holy crap. This seems like a good place to talk about the game briefly before we actually sign off. So, right, I like the game. It could be better, if I'm being honest. This is not the best first-person shooter I've played, but the theme is fantastic for the game. I really like the running back and forth through the ship as well. Alright, so let's try to do this in the way that most game reviewers do it, or sites used to do. So, graphically, the game is great. I think it's very pretty. I liked the different types of character models they use. I especially like the different types of Typhon. People were kind of ugly, but I kind of like that. It reminds me of Dishonored a little bit there, and it's made by the same team, so I would expect that to be the case. I like the different feel for all the locations in the game as well. They felt like they made sense. Like the crew quarters felt like the crew quarters. The psychotronics felt like a giant laboratory. The lobby felt like a giant lobby. Like it was really well done. I really liked that aspect of the game. Music-wise, there wasn't really a whole lot of music being played, but the early Creepy was good. I also like the one Mind Game theme song for the game. Not much of anything else to say in that regard, though. I suppose it was kind of forgettable, the music for the most part, but I do like the main theme for the game. I'll have to see if I can find that somewhere. Sound effects were all over the place. On one hand, I could recognize the sounds of certain creatures, which is nice. On the other hand, it looks like there was some weird positional problems with the audio, because people were talking really loud even when they were far away from me. So, I don't know if I like the sound too much for it. The story was just okay. Well, actually, no, the story was a little better than okay. I thought the love story that we had to follow there to get the key to bypass the security was very sappy and kind of cringy, but whatever. we got the voice samples anyway. What else did we do? The creatures were good. I liked the different types of creatures that we had to fight. For the most part, I liked the basic Typhon and the Mimics. As the game went on, the Mimics got dropped, though, in favor of just massive damage, which I don't think I'm a fan of. I kind of wish it was more Mimic-based. On that note, we could talk about the mods very briefly. By mods, I mean the Psychoscope and Suit mods. They're all over the place when it comes to balance. Some of them are very powerful, and some of them are practically useless. The very powerful ones, in my opinion, break the game, actually. Like ones where you regenerate your stamina much faster. That trivializes stamina entirely in the game. You begin regenerating the moment you're done swinging, and you regenerate quickly. Some others are also just amazingly good compared to other more useless mods. The inventory system is okay. I do kind of wish I could do some sort of management on the Psychoscope and the Suit modifications, but so I could just throw the useless ones away rather than have to scroll down through that one giant list of them. The weapons felt right. I liked all the guns in the game, but again, they're not balanced very well. And especially later on in the game, you can basically just one-shot everything. This is kind of, well, I guess up the Nightmare. This is true even on hard difficulty levels, so maybe the Nightmare difficulty level will add some real challenge, maybe, for it. But the game's really easy when it comes to the to the survival aspect. The early parts are fantastic. You struggle, you don't have enough of anything. But once you hit the Arbitorium and you're able to get back to Talos 1, at that point, you probably have enough Typhon material, the exotic material, to make tons of neuromods, and there's no reason not to. You can get so much other resources back, especially with the recycler upgrade, so it trivializes the game. I feel like you have to actually go out of your way to make the game tough if you want it to be challenged in the game. So overall, I liked it. I'll give myself playing through the game again. I'll definitely finish my one playthrough, and then I'll probably play through it again. Trying to make the game a little tougher for me. I think there might be a few mods for the game out now as well to make the game tougher. I'll have to see what they're like. I'd say that compared to the original System Shock 2 game I played, I think this is... this is not System Shock 2. It's a different story altogether and what have you. But I thought this was a very faithful, how should I say, rendition? No, because it's not actually a System Shock world. In other words, they're trying to in order to trying to be System Shock 2. But it felt good in that regard. Like, I can see a System Shock 2 game playing very similar to this one, or this one playing similar to that one, and it worked really well. The theme was great. The idea of you waking up in this space station that is falling apart is great. You don't know what's going on. You have to piece everything together. I really like it. So what the game has strong suits for atmosphere and the story, the plot, I felt like it was kind of weak in the audio department, and the gameplay suffered a little bit. The hacking itself, I wish it was a kind of a different type of game than that little mini game, especially because some of the maps are much easier than other bits of the map. Kind of was like a puzzle-ish game rather than a pinball-ish type of thing. So overall, if I had to give it a score on 1 to 20, I'd probably get a solid 12. It's a decent game. Nothing really screams to me that I need to play this game again, not like the Doom 2016. That one I'd probably give a 14 or a 15 to. That was a fantastic first-person shooter. This one, first-person shooter-wise, it's just okay. But again, the atmosphere is really good. I can see myself playing through the game again just for the atmosphere. There's also some replayability in this game, because I forgot about that, because you do get to play through again and try different types of mod combinations if you really wanted to. That said, though, you can pick up so many neuromods, and unless you want to really restrict yourself and make the game tougher to stop yourself from doing that, you're going to pick up everything that you could ever possibly want. We ended the game with, what, like 70 mineral bits and over 100 exotic material? There wasn't a single... We could take all the trees up all the way if we really wanted to. So... Anyway, that's my thoughts on the game. I liked it. Glad I played through it. Probably won't record it again, but I can see myself playing through it again off-screen. Can I recommend the game to you guys? Obviously, you probably have watched the whole entire series. But I can recommend the game if you're not looking to be challenged in the first-person shooter aspect of the game. At least for the majority of the game that you'll play. Alright, that does it, everyone. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you all in the next game. Take care, everyone.